All right, all right, all right. Welcome in H-Town. You are now tuned in to the Solid Grip coming to you live in 5, no time for jive. I'm your host, J.R. Wilson, alongside me, Ping Wilson, and I got my middle boy in here tag teaming. And look here, we got some hot sizzling takes to talk about on the game between the Yankees and the Astros. Man, y'all stay tuned because now is the time for you to close your mouth and open your ears and listen to what the Solid Grip has to say right after this here. All right, we're back once again Thursday night. Pop, how you feeling over there?
Feeling great, man.
That's good, man. That's good, man. Y'all should feel great. The Yankees won this series between the Astros and the Yankees up in the Bronx. But, man, the Astros didn't get swept. I thought we was going to get swept. Fun factoid, Pop, the Astros have not been swept by the Yankees since 2013 in Houston. And
Okay.
before that, they wasn't swept by the Yankees. The last time they were swept by the Yankees was in 2009 up in the Bronx. So
Okay.
there was almost some history made here today, man. But man, there was some great things that happened in the game today. I definitely thought the Yankees was gonna sweep us, man. We wasn't playing with our A games as far as the Astros are concerned. Uh, but again, man, it really looks like you guys are playing better baseball, and I know you guys are not cracking bats, man. But you guys are looking consistent. But man, before I give my take, Pop, tell me. Before you do that, actually, y'all make sure you subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Share this link with your partners, with your people, with your family, and comment, man, if you feel so inclined to do so, man. All right, Pop, tell me what you think about the game, man. What's going on with the Yankees? What did you see today?
Well, I was. Let me just say this: I was glad to see Altuve get the big hit, man. It was on his birthday. He quieted some of them Yankees, uh, trash can beaters and stuff like that, man. They need to let that crap go, man. I mean, come on. I mean, if the guy did do it, it's over. It's done with. We're talking 3, 4 years ago. Other thing is, Maldonado. I mean, he had a big day today, man. Even when the Yankees started to come back, man, he said, "Okay, no, I'm gonna shut this down." He hit a big bomb, and
Right.
then Stanton. I mean, Stanton was on fire and stuff, and he came up in the bottom of the ninth inning with a run on base and stuff. Could have cut into the lead stuff, struck him out. He wasn't one before today. And then Aaron Judge, I mean, it was just pitiful, man. I mean, he struck out 9 times in a 3-game series. He struck out 5 times yesterday, struck out 2 times today, struck out 2 times on Tuesday. So, they got to get him going, man. I mean, it's no doubt he's the face of the organization. I mean, G. Carlos Stanton is just, he's a Robin to the Batman. And I mean, Aaron just hadn't hit the ball, man. And they got to get him going. Uh, Frazier did hit a home run today. It was his first one. I mean, hey, listen, man, they were expecting big things out of him. I mean, they didn't trade him. He's been on the trade market. They decided to keep him and, give him an opportunity. He did hit a home run today, but he's still batting 150. Sanchez is just a part-time player now. So Gleyber Torres, I mean, he still hadn't hit a home run yet. So, we're not there, man. I mean, we've got some lucky breaks, and Stanley's carried his team during this stretch and stuff where they won 4 or 5 games and stuff. But once they get it together, they'll be okay. But right now, I just think they kind of hit and miss.
Yeah, man. I would have to agree with you, man. Judge, as scary as he looks at the plate, man, he's not playing scary, man. He's not playing like somebody that's dangerous. I think the same way I feel about Judge is the same way I feel about Carlos Correa. He's just not a dangerous guy, man. He's not in on the action. He's not in the big moments, man. I was thinking today when we was down 2-3, and we had two guys on, and Altuve came up there. Even though he ain't been hitting all that well, I said, man, Altuve is a dangerous man. And when he gets at
Right,
that plate, I don't care if he's gone 2 of the last 23, he's dangerous. Because whenever he get it back, it's hell to pay for
right.
whoever's tossing that ball 90 feet from the mound down there to the batter's box, man. And as soon as that happened, man, I was glad. and I know you're a Yankees fan, but you're not like a conventional Yankees fan. You know what I mean? You're a Northern Louisiana guy that's, that's a Yankees fan by default. What was on TV for years when you was a little kid, but I'm talking about Yankees fan from the New York metropolitan area that includes New Jersey. That
Rich,
man, they was just screaming out,
I,
bleep
I,
Altuve. Yeah, go ahead.
I know more about the Yankees than most of them people in New York that were doing all that crap today, man. Like I say,
Probably so,
I
yeah.
can go back to the days when Justin Howard was the best catcher in the American League, when Whitey Ford was the best pitcher in the American League, when the Yankees had a lineup of Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris and Tom Tress and Joe Pepitone and Clete Boyer. Okay, so I'm a
Yeah.
true Yankee fan, but all this other crap, man. I don't need that. I mean, that's just not me, man. And so, like I say, just like you can win, you can lose. Like I say, Altuve on his birthday, his 31st birthday. Yeah, and I was glad to see it happen again because I mean, hey, this is a good guy, man, a humble guy and stuff, man. And the Yankees fans rallied him. They rallied him in this
Yeah.
city.
Yeah. They was on the team.
How in the heck he hit a pitch that was over his head and stuff? Because he is a bad ball hitter and stuff. He did, and hey, that was a fatal blow, man. And he sent the Yankee fans home quiet. They put them trash cans up and stuff because hey, he emptied them trash cans today. So yeah, that's how I feel. But no, I'm as much Yankee fan as all them clowns up there. See, you can be a clown. Like some of the Steelers fans, some of the folks clowns, man. I mean, they
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
understand that Mike Tomlin may be right behind Bill Belichick as the best coach in the National Football League. This guy has not had a losing season, man. How many teams, and I know we're talking baseball, but how many teams could lose three possible Hall of Famers in a 3-year period and still win, man?
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell was on his way to the Hall of Fame. Antonio Brown still may make the Hall of Fame, and Ryan Shazier was on his way to getting in that category, man. And you lose those type of players, and you still win. And I look at how they got the draft rated and how Pittsburgh. Listen, man, Mike Tomlin is a freaking genius.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin knows both sides of the ball and special teams. Okay, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna shut up. There's no wonder that Pittsburgh always have great receivers. And ain't none of them number one draft picks. You know why? Because that's what Mike Tomlin played at Dolphins. He played wide receiver. People
Yeah.
think he's a defensive wizard. He is. He was a defensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Bucks and the Minnesota Vikings. But he played when the guy asked me to coach, and he said, "Hey man, I want you to coach the offensive line." Well, Rich, that's what I played. You know what I'm saying? Now I helped out on the defensive line, when the guy, asked me to do that. But I coached the offensive line, man. I know all the tricks of the trade, all of them. So anyway, man, I just wanted to say that again. I was happy to see Dusty get out of there with a win and stuff. Again, man, we got something very unique in this city. We got 3 African American men from a major franchise. And hey, I may be a Yankee fan, but hey, behind closed doors, I'm pulling for Dusty Baker. Okay, so glad to see Dusty get that win.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, look, I would love to see the whole team come alive, man, and those bats really start to wake up, especially with guys like I alluded to earlier, Carlos Correa. I really would like to see his bat come alive, especially in big moments. And I've seen him; he has done his thing in the playoffs, man. His bat has come alive in the playoffs, man. But this team is uber talented and way too talented not to be running up the score on teams, to be losing to the Detroit Tigers, right? And shoot, we the only team they beat. They done lost to everybody else since they played us. I think they only
And
got 8 games won this year.
let me add to what I was saying. And Jordan Alvarez is telling Garrett Cole, "Who's your daddy? Who is
Yeah.
your daddy?"
I
Okay,
was gonna get to
yes,
that.
sir.
Definitely gonna get to that. So Garrett Cole, man, we definitely miss him down here
Oh,
in Houston,
I just
man.
wanted
But
to, yeah.
yeah, no, you good, man. But first of all, Garrett Cole, don't ever try to slip no slider down there on Jordan. I'm telling you right now, he cracking that. Because here's the
Right,
thing, Pop, and I don't think we talk about him enough, Jordan Alvarez. He's a complete hitter, man. He's not
right.
just a power hitter like Springer was. He is a hitter. Okay, he sprays the field with the ball. He goes with the, against the shift, away from the shift, through the shift. He goes over the yard. He's just a complete hitter. He got his wheels back ever since he got that knee surgery, man. I mean, he's been just smashed running in the doubles, man. And I mean, a guy like this, man, they gotta find a place for him on the field because when you go play these National League teams who just vehemently disagree with the fact that there should be a designated hitter hitting as opposed to a pitcher, you know, they never can put him in the lineup because they don't have nowhere to put him. You know, they don't
Right.
want to put him in the outfield because he really doesn't have the speed that you need to have out there, man, to get some of those balls. But I look at somebody like Michael Brantley. Michael Brantley's not fast at all. You know what
Right.
I mean? But they'll put him
Right.
out there in left field because you want that bat in the lineup, and of course you want Jordan's bat in the lineup. But man, this young kid is a phenom. I like seeing him spray the ball everywhere. I'm not necessarily, one saying, look, I want you to go over the yard every time. That's cool. That's fine, man. But I want a guy, man. I was asked this question. Would you rather have a guy that averages 400 for the year or a guy that hits 60 homers? And so I took the guy who's averaging 400 batting average.
Absolutely.
Who would you
Absolutely.
take, Pat? Would you take the
Oh,
guy with the 400 average or the 60
listen,
bombs?
man, man, I love to see bombs, but give me a guy that's gonna hit 400, okay? And
Yeah,
I'll take that over a 70 home run hitter, okay? Because
yeah.
guess what? In order for that 70 guy that's in the 70 bombs to get more than 70 RBIs, he got to have somebody on base in front of him. So if you
Right,
got a
right,
400 hitter, that means he get on 4 out of every 10 times he coming to the plate, okay?
right,
And that's not
right.
even saying nothing about walks. So he got an on base percentage of right around 500, 600, really. So no,
Right.
give me the 400 hitter, man.
Yeah, and that's what I love about Jordan Alvarez, man. He's really, really come alive, man, this season. Last season it was unfortunate he didn't really get to, follow up with that season that he had 27 Bond Rookie of the Year. And so I would love to see that his play really develop behind the plate. And I would love to see them get him on the field somewhere, man. Maybe even first base. He's a big guy, man. He can sit over there, but Ulieski is so good over there, man. I don't know where they can put him. And let me ask you this, Pop, before we move on, man. Where would you put Jordan Alvarez if you had to put him in the field somewhere?
I'm gonna do you like I'm gonna tell you like my coach used to do me because I could hit like that too, Rich. He put me in here. Not a lot of balls come, and that's what because I couldn't run. Okay, I had a strong arm, but I couldn't get to no balls. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so at least if the ball hit in front of me or behind it, my arm was strong enough that I could throw you out at third base. But boy, he left me in the lineup because I could hit that thing, so I put him in right field.
Put him in right field.
Put him
Yeah,
in
yeah,
right
yeah.
field.
Yeah, man, because I thought to myself, and I don't know if Yuli can play the outfield, but he definitely can play the infield. I haven't seen him play second, but I've seen him play shortstop, first, and third. And I'm thinking to myself, most guys that play the infield can play the outfield, and Yuli has decent speed. He tracks the ball and catches it well, even right there at first base. So, my thought was, and I want to know what you thought about this, Pop. What if you moved Yuli out to right field and you put Jordan Alvarez on first base? What you think about that?
Well, you can put Yuli. You can put Yuli at third, and put Alvarez in the outfield and move uh, alternate Bergman and Correa. Correa ain't doing nothing, man. What are you 0 for 4 today? I mean, come on. Yeah, he want the
I think.
Yankees to sign. He want the Yankees to sign him, please,
Yeah,
man. He
he's old.
hitting around here and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, he's old for I think his last 25. Man, he hasn't been hitting the ball
Hey,
well at all, man. So, but yeah, man, that's it, man. Astros got the win today.
yep.
Seven. Yeah, they got the win over the Yankees today, man. It was a good win. The Astros start a 10-game home stretch, the biggest of the year, starting tomorrow, and we play none other than the Toronto Blue Jays. Springer will be back in town. That's gonna be a wonderful thing to see, man. Absolutely.
Right,
So,
right.
Pop, man, if you got anything before we get out of here, man, go ahead.
No, man, just looking forward to this weekend. It's Mother's Day weekend. All you men out there, all you husbands and fathers and stuff, take care of your wife, your girlfriend, your significant other and stuff, because this is one of the most, for me, one of the most celebrated holidays in the world is Mother's Day. So uh, definitely, if you got a wife and stuff, do something nice for her. If you got your mother still alive, do something nice for her, or so your significant other.
Can't argue with that. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out
Yes,
there,
yes.
man. And look, man, y'all stay safe out there, man. This thing
They
is still
say
going around. It's still real. It's still real, man. But appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll be back here around the same time, man. Y'all stick with us. Make sure you subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Like, comment, and share this link with your people, with your partners, with your family, man. Thank y'all so much. For me, J.R. Wilson, for my Popine Wilson, this is The Solid Grip. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Grace and peace to all y'all. Audio Jungle.